Um, yes, hello everybody. Welcome to this live presentation. My name is Sean, and I am very much into astrology. And for those of you all over the world, I would just like to say in a few foreign languages, hello, bonjour, привет, konnichiwa, namaste, ciao. Yeah, you're all welcome to be a part of this presentation and interact. And today I'm going to discuss a major transit that is about to occur, and that is none other than Uranus in Gemini. It is going into the planet Uranus is going into Gemini as of this Monday, July 7th, and it will stay there until November of this year. Then it will retrograde back into Taurus for one final stay there. And in April of 2026, Uranus will once again ingress into the sign of Gemini for good until at least 2032. And Uranus will finally leave Gemini for good in 2033 when it enters Cancer. So I know a lot of you are excited yet very concerned about what this transit will bring. Personally, I am very excited for the massive technological improvements that will take place during this period. We are already seeing the proliferation of AI, artificial intelligence, and with Uranus ruling technology and Gemini being such an airy intellectual sign, technological process is going to continue to accelerate for these next 7 or 8 years. And I see somebody has joined me. Hello there. As of you to stop by, thank you. And yeah, and during this transit, there will be significant astrological placements, transits made to the planet Uranus. First and foremost, the sign Pluto will make a trine with Uranus in 2026, 2027. Hello, I am real. Thank you, sir. And yeah, this trine will really accelerate the pace of technology at an unprecedented rate. Hello? And yeah, Uranus will also make a sextile to Neptune, which is presently in Aries. And it will foment communication through the vivid imagination, intuition amongst many of us, and we'll have great ideals as to how technology can be used for not only for research but creativity. I mean, we already are able to create profound works of art through ChatGPT, Google Gemini, which I personally use Google Gemini for all my AI transactions. So yeah, and one of the most concerning elements regarding Uranus and Gemini placements is that of a war, potential conflict during these transits. as we all know, the last time Uranus was in Gemini was between 1941 and 1949. That was when World War II happened. And prior to that, there was the Uranus and Gemini transit of between 1858 and 1866. We had the American Civil War happen, and prior to that, we had the American Revolution, and the American Revolution that fostered great ideals of freedom and individual basic rights. And I can even think of the Uranus and Gemini transit prior to that as well, which was between 1690 and 1698. We had the 9 Years' War in Europe, and there was even a North American theater as well, where kings in Europe were feuding between lands, territorial colonial rights, and yes, and I'm willing to go back a bit further. 1606 and 1614, that's when we had the great scientific revolution. Galileo invented his telescope, which he could see up into the night sky, and he was able to prove that the Earth was part of a heliocentric solar system, meaning that the Earth was not at the center, the epicenter of the solar system. In fact, as we all know, it's the sun. So, yeah. Answer me, what is your favorite planet? Honestly, I would have to say Pluto, because I am a Scorpio rising. Pluto has a quite an influence in my horoscope. I love it for its transformative energies. Its great ability to remake, reshape the collective conscious of society as a whole. But anyway, this live feed is not about Pluto, it's about Uranus, specifically Uranus in Gemini. And Uranus in Gemini, great innovations and great innovations are developed within this time period. The last time Uranus was in Gemini, between 1941 and 1949, we had the development of the modern computer. I mean, it was very basic, but it provided the impetus for the kind of computers that we have today through silicon chips, RAM, random access memory, gigabytes, silicon chips, an easier way to store data, and instead of having the data printed onto books. And between 1941 and 1949, we also saw the splitting of the atom. It was the beginning of the nuclear age. And during the Civil War, we had the invention of the telegraph. It enabled soldiers, governments to communicate messages through Morse code quickly to wherever they needed to send their messages. And yeah, and as well, the printing press was invented while Uranus was in Gemini. And yes, so anyway, that's just a basic rundown of how Uranus can influence the acceleration of invention, the proliferation of technological feats. So yeah. Anyway, I am looking forward to the advancement of artificial intelligence. Goodness, who knows what we'll be able to achieve, we'll be able to accomplish as a collective whole by the time Uranus enters Cancer. We may be able to speak with our cats and dogs, understand what they're trying to tell us. We're already seeing self-driving cars. There will be more, I think there will be far more electric cars on the road. I even hear flying cars are under development, and probably before long we'll be flying in cars, much like the Jetsons do. And yeah, so it's going to be a very fascinating to see what proliferates. Um, I myself, I live in Canada, and high-speed rail, especially trains that can achieve speeds up to 300 kilometers an hour, those will be much more commonplace. Um, they're building a high-speed railway between from Toronto to Quebec City, and normally it takes 5 or 6 hours to drive from Toronto to Montreal. And with these high-speed trains, it will take around 3 hours. So, yeah, very exciting to say the least. So, yeah, I think Uranus in Gemini, it's going to be quite a topsy-turvy time, um, since Gemini rules intellect, thought, and communication. Uh, Education will be radically transformed by artificial intelligence. I think students will not have to rely so much on the printed books. They will have smartphones readily available to them, and which they can access ChatGPT, Gemini to do their research. There will be a further introduction of AI into the classroom. Uh, yeah, so plus AI will be more ubiquitous in the cars that we drive. It'll be able to tell us what dangers lie ahead, uh, kilometer, 2 kilometers, 50 kilometers down the road, or miles, or depending on which country in which you reside in. And yeah, so Uranus in Gemini. I believe that this will be a time of great liberation for the intellect, and Oh, I know that the smartphones that we already use, we're getting such an overload of information. It's so hard to process everything at once. And I think with Uranus and Gemini, it will get to even more confusing. We'll experience burnout more often, I think. We just won't be, there'll be such a deluge of information that it will be so much harder for us to process everything. And yeah, so I think I know I'm going to keep this. It is rather short, but this is just my general take on the Uranus and Gemini energy. Um, it's a very exciting time. Also very concerning with the threat of war and conflict. And all you need to do is just stay grounded, stay safe, um, let your soul guide you to what is possible. Um, yeah, so I think I'll leave it at that. So thank you for watching. God bless. Peace, much love, namaste, and stay safe where you are in the world. Thank you.